Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm returning after 3 weeks. Actually, I had recorded another prediction video for a week before, but something happened during the uploading. I thought it had been uploaded, but it turned out no, not. Well, anyway, this time I will only be talking about two fights really that are worth talking about, and those are Badou Jack versus Jean Pascal and Gervonta Davis versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. First, Jack Pascal fight. This is a fight that I guess will determine if Jean Pascal really has anything left to do at elite level boxing. Just as everybody thought he was done, finished after those losses to Kovalev and a couple of other guys, he just kind of bounced back and yeah, he's a tough guy, he's a strong guy and all that, but his reflexes and all that, it's not speed, the hand speed, everything is not what it used to be, of course. He lost to Dmitry Buell, yes, but then surprisingly he managed to get, even though it was a technical decision against Marcus Brown, who was undefeated, of course. So yeah, and Badou Jack, he also actually he lost to Marcus Brown in his last fight, which was in January. So it's kind of, this fight is gonna serve as a kind of a comeback for him, and it's for WBC silver light heavyweight title and WBA actually light heavyweight title. So it's a world title fight. Yeah, I don't really think, I was a little surprised when Jack lost to Brown, because I think that he is actually a better fighter than Brown. Brown is more like a puncher who can perhaps box some, but Badou Jack is a really good technical fighter, as well as a guy that really brings it on, brings the pressure, a strong guy. He's not a big puncher, but he does throw a lot of punches, and sometimes he can stop the better fighters, like he did to Nathan Cleverly, for instance. He's a very strong and tough guy, and yeah, even though he was knocked out once, but that was quite a long time ago. So anyway, Pascal is slightly, he can punch, but he's now like 37 years old or something, right? Actually, Badou Jack is 36, but it's a young 36 because he started. Yeah, Pascal is 37, but Jack started in 2009, and by then Pascal had already fought for and won a world title as well. He started in 2005, so Pascal's got more mileage, and I do believe that this fight will go distance, because for two reasons. One, Pascal has only been stopped by Sergey Kovalev, and first time it was a kind of not a true knockout. Or no, the second time it was, it wasn't a clean knockout either of those times, but anyway. And the second is that Badou Jack is just not a knockout artist, so as I said, he's not really a puncher. He's a guy who just throws a lot of punches. He's got some pop. He's not completely without power, but he's not some kind of concussive puncher. But I do believe, unless he should get screwed by the judges, that Badou Jack will win on points. Yeah, and then the fight between Davis and Gamboa. Of course, Gervonta Davis is a rather strong favorite here, but I don't think this will be an easy fight for him. Most likely it won't. Gamboa is a little bit difficult to pin down, to just determine as a fighter how much he's got left, but he's still a very good. He has been one of the best boxers definitely of the last 10 years or so. Until he started to slide anyway. But of course, he's only lost to Terence Crawford and Robinson Castellanos, which was in 2017. Since then, he's won against Jason Sosa, Miguel Beltran Jr., and Roman Martinez, Rocky, whom he knocked out. He's now 38. That's a little bit, yeah, that works against him. He's 5'5". Gervonta Davis, I think, is of the same size, yeah. Same size, about the same reach, but Davis is 13 years younger, which is a really huge advantage for him. And yeah, I guess one would be pretty justified to expect a knockout or a stoppage victory. I also expect it here because Gamboa has been stopped before, and once by a fighter that is kind of not of Gervonta Davis's caliber. And even though he is also a good fighter in his own right, Castellanos, but Gervonta Davis is just a destroyer and a wrecking machine. And Gamboa is gonna find it hard, to stay away from his punches, and if he attempts to kind of trade and to knock out Davis, he will find himself knocked out most likely. So his best chance is to use his boxing skills and try to just defend himself the best that he can, Gamboa. So just try to neutralize Davis's offense. Yeah. So without further much talk, I would say that I expect Davis to win by a stoppage in a 7th, 8th, maybe 9th round, but I don't know if it will go that far. But anyway, I think Gamboa will most likely win maybe the first 2 or 3 rounds, and Davis will be perhaps may start a little bit cautiously because this is Gamboa still, and yeah, so I guess that was it for now. Badou Jack by decision, and Gervonta Davis by a KO or TKO after the 6th round. See you around. Bye bye.